So you can go ahead and repeat what we talked about. Tony Exum right now playing at the
Tony
Cash Bar.
Exum, yes,
Is
yes.
he up next or
He's
what?
up next for a special,
Following
another edition of Music Alive, man. That show's been booming, hasn't it?
just kicking in, and then you warm it up with bringing in all these great artists that are local artists. You know,
And
Miss
that's
Vero.
what we like to do, especially if they have their own music. Like Palance said, Palance Bradshaw, another a shout out to Palance if you're watching, bro.
Yeah,
Another
Palance.
great Denver musician. He said, if you have your own music, that's the way to go.
And this is how it's going to happen. Here out of Denver, Colorado, we've got KUHS Radio, Denver, Colorado, and we're going to be pushing everybody's music here out of Denver, and especially Miss Vero. She's got this awesome little Christmas album. We've got Harold Rapp coming out next week here for Music Alive, and he's got a Christmas album. So these are two artists that you can check out their albums. Miss Vero, give us that YouTube address again because they're going to want to know where that's at.
Of course, it is youtube.com/born2perform 4 and the letter U.
Born to perform for you.
Born to perform for you.
Perform for
That's
you.
catchy. Huh? About that.
So if we keep losing this stream, that's because you got lots and lots and lots of people.
You got to follow.
Bringing in our audio stream as well as our video stream. So we keep losing our video stream due to the extreme high volume for Miss Vero and Tony Exum. So we're ready to go on the radio side of this.
Now, how about that for you? If that doesn't get you in the spirit, I don't know what will, huh?
That is some nice music, Miss Vero. I mean, you're coming up, you're just going all these and giving them your own feel, your own take on them. What brought you to the thought of, okay, I'm going to cut a Christmas album? You just thought, that needs to be done. There's not too many, I would say Hispanic, Latinas in Denver doing this. I mean, in Denver. I'm talking in Denver.
Mm-hmm.
In not LA or, Arizona, New York, Nueva York. Yeah, they're everywhere, but not for us in Denver, what we want to do here.
Well, that's another thing. I mean, when the idea came to me about making a Christmas CD, that was one of the first CDs I ever really, made just solo. And I've always loved, holiday music since I was young, and and I always sing it on my own, and I'm just by myself, cleaning or wherever I'm at. And I said, you know what, that would be a good idea to put out a Christmas CD, get everybody in the spirit, especially, families, individuals, anyone that's, feeling down. And then it's just, that's what I love to do. I love to bring people up with my singing. And so
absolutely, and you do a great job of doing that, and for those of you out there who say you guys don't like Christmas music, y'all know you're lying. Everyone loves Christmas music, always gets you in the spirit. So we got a couple more songs Vero's going to play for us.
Yeah, let's just go for that.
Should we do another one?
Yeah, let's do another one.
We've got to.
Why not? Pick one, Miss Vero.
Let's see. How about Sleigh Bells?
Sleigh Bells. And what version is this one by?
The Ronettes.
The Ronettes. So y'all know this one. Here's Sleigh Bells by Miss Vero, trying to get you in the Christmas spirit here at KUHS Denver.
There you have it. We're still streaming live our live video feed. So if you want to listen to this one, you can turn down the live video feed because that does have a controller on it, and you can listen to Miss Vero. Or you can listen to us chit-chat back and forth because we are still doing the interview here live via the video stream. Sleigh bells ringing. So what do you think? We're having a good time with Miss
We've
Vero.
been having a good time.
Good,
She's been here from 12 o'clock. She's been here with us, so
I've been having a blast. It's been real fun.
She's having a good time. We're all having a good time here, making new friends, keeping it lively over here. Those of you who missed it, the debut of Paul Chavis's Deep Cuts, check it out next week, 10 to 12 o'clock, right before my show. And I'll tell you what, he's taking you back in the day and deeper in the day. And he's got
my gosh, he's doing a fine job. I mean, he's getting used to the...
you got to get used to all this first,
Because it's technology. It's completely different than the sliders and the push buttons that you have in the regular over-the-air radio stations with ours. Ours is a little bit different. We're running computers, we're running laptops, we're running servers, we're running all the cool things that you need to run. We're running a Linux server with SUSE on it, which makes things a lot more technical. But we're having a great time doing this with Miss Vero. Miss Vero, I mean, do you think that you're going to cut this, another Christmas album? I think we're going to have another one from you. Let's kind of put her on the spot and
Yeah.
say, okay,
I would
we're,
love to.
we're calling you out. We're calling you out. You need to do another one.
I would love to. It's like I said, for me, it's a tradition. For the past 5 years, I've been doing it.
So how
I
many
would-
Christmas albums do you have out there right now?
5.
5 Christmas.
5 Christmas
Every
albums.
year I've been putting one out.
And what happened this year?
Uh,
Me
because I
pegaron.
slacked. I
Me
got.
pegaron mi mama.
I have no idea. I will say I'm still focusing on it. I still got some time. If I have to, I'll try to finish it in a week.
That's pretty cool. I mean,
And she
you can
has-
even get the same one and revise it. You can throw some other stuff up on there.
Mhm.
Have you ever thought of doing any rap Christmas songs? What's rap music?
Rap music?
Uh-huh.
I never considered it. I do love listening to it.
See?
You know, there's one song that I love. It's one of my favorites. Do you remember the Barrio Boys?
Mm-hmm.
The Feliz Navidad. Because they add a little bit of that rap feel in it. And it's
It
Yeah,
does sound
it's
good. What about jazzing it up? Jazzing it up
Oh,
with
that
some
would be
jazz music
nice.
and making a good feel to it. So right now we're going to go back to our radio portion on www.kuhsdenver.com and speak more to Miss Vero. Okay, now that was one really nice little jam. Sleigh bells, ringing in the background. Sleigh bell ride, sleigh. I mean, I was.
They want you to get your
I felt
sleigh
like
out.
I felt like I was in the snow. Horses. You ever
Oh,
seen
yeah.
a Budweiser commercial where you're in the guy and the girl are all in love and stuff,
Yeah.
and the horse lifts up its tail and you know what he does? He cuts a big old.
Oh, gosh.
Well, it wasn't that bad. But,
Oh, you ain't
I
gonna
kind of
lie.
got that. I got that thought in my head, But
Mhm.
I thought sleigh bells. Well, yeah. Then I thought, I remember that Budweiser commercial. Wow, that was bad. And everybody knows what that commercial is all about. Everybody has seen it, so it's been really crazy. So with this album, I mean, everybody has been asking, me, where do you find this album at? Now we're going to go one more time. We got to keep telling them where it's at. You can see it on the YouTube channel of Miss Vero. Go ahead and let us know where that's at, Jesse.
That is youtube.com/born, the number 2, perform, the number 4, the letter U. Born to perform for you.
So get that dialed up on your YouTube channel for the holidays because you want to listen to Miss Vero, a local artist here
Absolutely.
in Denver.
We'll put up a link on kuhsdenver.com that way. Well, we got one of her videos up
That's
already, so if you click on YouTube, it would automatically take
Take you
you
there.
to her page. So
Yeah, we
check
made
it
sure and
out.
put it on the front page of KUHS Radio. We try to stay up on top of that page and
Mhm.
make it up to date and current because if you don't, you fall behind. People look at you like, okay, what's new? So we keep that very current. And so that's kuhsdenver.com. Make sure and go there. Miss Vero's right on the front page. Click on it, takes you to YouTube, takes you right to all these music. All of her good music in this.
All her good music.
yeah.
Not just Christmas music. You also do other R&B covers, oldies covers. I mean, she's the only girl I know who's done a rendition of The Temptations, Since I Lost My Baby.
Wow.
Hey There, Lonely Boy.
Can we hear one of those?
We
Let's throw
sure
one. Let's
can.
throw one down.
We might as well. What are we listening to, Vero?
Let's do Hey There, Lonely Boy.
Oh, that's a tight one. So here we go. Hey there, lonely boy. Check it out. This is some fun stuff, Jesse. I didn't know she was this much fun.
I
She
tell you,
lit-
I
she lit up
told
the
you,
place.
man. We've been waiting for this interview a long time.
Yeah. And so this is nice. And having this really.
And we're
nice-
just giving you song after song after song by Miss Vero because we're gonna get her exposed. We're gonna expose her vocals good.
And then we can put a lot of this music up on our streamer all
We'll be
night.
in our
and
all
we'll
night
go-
streamer.
And, let everybody know around the world, we got to call out all our cities because people are listening in. New York City, Atlanta, Georgia, Kansas City, Miami, we're hitting Arizona,
Chicago.
Northern California, Southern California, going across the world here.
Sounds good.
Okay, so everything's looking good. Our producer is looking at us, so
But you're
Giving
still
us
on
the thumbs up.
Ustream, right? Okay, cool.
Ustream is still going good, so we haven't lost our feed. We were losing our feed, so we apologize to all our viewers out there that we did lose our stream temporarily because of the When you hit our server that hard, and there's this many people logging in, it knocks us down. So at this point, we're up and running. We doubled it up, so we're good.
Man, are you listening to this, bro? It is sounding real good. Never, that like I was saying, never do you hear a female vocalist remake some of the best male vocal songs of all time.
Well, that's why Moses Jones has her in his
That's
group.
why
That's
she's
what's
front of the
we
whole
can't.
band.
Yeah, that's why she's fronting that band because it's a beautiful sound. Hey there, lonely boy. Not lonely girl, lonely boy.
To all those lonely boys.
Oh,
Show them
she's-
some love
lonely
too.
she's calling
boys,
you
yeah.
out.
There's lonely boys out there that want to get some love. You
Let's
know?
see.
Vero's giving out love,
Yeah,
man.
so hey there, lonely boy. So make sure and go to this website, which is www.kuhsdenver.com. And Vero's right on that front page. Takes you right to the YouTube channel, which all this good stuff is sitting right up there. And so you want to listen, take a listen, put it on during your holiday season so you'll have a good time listening to this stuff. Gee, Jesse, I mean, this has been some fun stuff. I mean, we've been open 7 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
and we have shot through the moon with all these great artists. We've got fabulous national artists coming in here, and some local artists that are just hitting the moon. And what the thing about this whole process that we're trying to accomplish here is getting all the Denver artists exposed worldwide. And I'm talking worldwide. In Japan, we're like 10 hours over, and we've got a fabulous drummer. If you're listening in, we want you to listen to this, Miss Vero. Fabulous.
Absolutely.
Just great, great singer. So, Jesse, what do you think? Do you think this entire album can be put, into a top 10 format with some of the big producers around the world? And I'm sure they're going to be taking notice of us because I've been in the music business 40 years, and so there's a lot of friends of mine who do want to listen to this stuff, so they're going to be listening in.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
I think it's
There's a
Absolutely.
few people out there in California that Alvin used to be with the Zodiac group. He's a songwriter, and so he's got a lot of bass out there with a lot of the producers, and so they're going to be taking a notice to all these.
absolutely. And shout out to all of our all stars out there that do the Latin all stars. Rudy Salas from Tierra, Greg Esparza from the Midnighters. They always have a great jam session, and they're always looking for a female vocalist. So shout out to you guys as well.
So let's go over to the radio side of it, and let's have some more chit chat with Miss Vero. And that's what you call top shelf jamming vocals. Vocals like that are good. And you enjoy that. I mean, you could just sit at home and chill, watch the game, turn the sound down, and turn the jams up. That's what I do a
Absolutely.
lot.
I
And
know the first time I saw Miss Vero was at a benefit, and she came up and she sang "It's Gonna Take a Miracle" by Denise Williams. Denise Williams had just been in town 2 months before, and you know what? She killed it. She sang it better than Denise Williams.
Oh, well, what? She said,
Better.
well, this
man.
is called promo, so we've got to promote our local artists in this way because if we don't, Denver is not going to come out and tell the world, I mean, we've got talent, extreme talent. And like I told you before, Miss Vero, there's a lot of individuals that I know that are in the music business after being in the music business this long. As we get your music out there and we stream it around the world, somebody's going to take a listen to this and maybe want you to do something, maybe tour with, even background vocals with a big name group. Hazel Miller did that for quite some time, and she just enjoyed it. Now she's the front vocalist, so you have both. You can have the best of both worlds.
Now, I just want to interrupt for a minute there. Me and Vero, we went to the Levitt Pavilion unveiling, and Miss Hazel Miller was there. And what did Hazel tell you, Vero?
Oh my gosh, I mean, words can't even express what she told me as soon as I walked up to her because I was just so excited to meet the woman. I've heard so many amazing things about her. As soon as I walked up, she immediately, recognized me because I went to shake her hand and she said, "You're the voice." And my facial expression was, oh, like, what?
And see, me and Hazel and Cheryl Renee and everybody go back a long ways. I've got photos of me hugging them both, telling them both. It's just fun. This is a photo shoot that you probably never, ever, ever see. Both those two sensational vocalists together. And I got to just, take a photo shoot with them. So they're really nice individuals. Let's play one more song because we're running out of time. We want to get at least 4 songs in there. and then we'll try to touch on Miss Vero some more, and then
Yep, let's do that. Play another song. See where she's gonna be playing tonight, and then we'll call it. We'll call it good.
yeah,
Tony
call it good.
Exum's coming up next.
Yeah, Tony Exum is in the house right now. We're going to have Tony Exum up close and personal. This is going to be great because Mr. Tony Exum, national recording artist out of Colorado Springs, he's been around the world. He jams everywhere. So we'll have him up next following Miss Vero. Go ahead and spin the next tune.
What do we got, Vero? What are we playing?
We got Hey Santa.
Hey Santa. Hey Santa. Hey.
Okay, hey, hey Santa.
Miss Vero and Hey Santa right here on KUHS.
Back to the audio stream.
I was waiting for one of you to throw that.
Hey.
So there you have it. I mean, Jesse, what do you think? This has been great. Sitting in here
It has been great.
and having fun with Miss Vero and doing these interviews. And you yourself as have become a phenomenon. And sitting here with you is, I always say the young people are what's going to take this to the next level. And that's why I have all the young people around me, because they're the ones with the energy, the vibration, the fun. They go out there and they represent. And so, shout out to you all the time.
Well,
I gotta
if
say
it wouldn't
shout
have been for you, I wouldn't be here. So
and we're having fun together.
we are.
And then we got Paul Chavez with Deep
Paul
Cuts.
Chavez,
Oh my God, he
Deep
comes.
Cuts.
He says, "I can't believe this. I'm trying to get used to it, but he says, I can't believe this. I'm here."
Yeah,
I go, "Well,
it's-
you were at the big radio station." "I don't care. I'm international now. I'm
Yeah.
worldwide." He goes, "This is off the chain." So shout out to you, Mr. Chavez. If you get to see this audio or video stream, if you're watching the video stream right now, bro, shout out to you. That was great. And so, Miss Vero, you're going to leave the studio. We're going to go ahead and play your stream, probably especially these Christmas songs, because this is the time of the year for it. And then we can, I can sit there, listen to the Christmas music, and eat all my, what's it called? They call it my power bars,
Your power.
my Mexican power
And
bars.
drink your Ensure.
Yeah, you know what my Mexican power bars are, right?
Like
Tamales?
the burritos.
See, tamales. She knows.
I was waiting for
Yeah,
that.
so that's what I'm going to be doing. See, he's saying I'm going to be drinking it, sure.
Hey man, you said it.
Ándale pues.
Green chili, red chili, don't matter. Us.
Absolutely.
So we're having a good time here. So this has been great. So for Christmas, what are you going to do, Miss Vero? You got anything planned? Some singing engagements? You know what I thought? I was watching the lighting of the lights downtown.
Ooh.
I pictured you up there. Hazel Miller gets to do that a lot. And I may hit her up. I mean, maybe next year, you should be up there singing,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe even do one in Spanish. That should be done. Or maybe the lighting of the lights at the, Union Station. That would have been great.
That would be awesome.
That would
Oh
have
my
just been
gosh.
great. To do something like that, I don't think.
I mean, I know Vero, and she gets her hands in everything, so I'm sure she'll be.
That
able
would
to
be
do
nice to hear that. See her up there doing some of
Absolutely.
this Christmas music during the
Yeah.
holidays, and listen to her and check her out thoroughly. Any shout outs, Jesse? You want to do some shout outs to anybody?
Shout out to my dad. It's his 65th birthday today.
Where's he at?
He
Jesus.
flew out to Las Vegas this morning. I dropped him off at the airport, him and his buddy, at 6 o'clock. So they're listening. Well, they're not watching, but they're listening. So shout out to him and all my family watching. And it's been great.
And your
Been
mom's
quite the
been,
journey.
a wealth of happiness for you too.
Absolutely.
And she's always got you and pushing you toward good things, and that's good. Shout out to her too.
Shout out to
Miss
her.
Rosalia.
Shout out to Mr. Ron Washington. It's his birthday today
Oh, Ron
too.
Washington. We
He's
got
gonna be partying at the Casbah tonight.
He's
so
got
y'all-
the pit reserved for
Yeah.
all his favorite people, and I don't know if I'm going to be one of his favorite. I'll probably be, in line trying to get in. So it's going to be packed over there. It's going to be
a lot of
jammed.
birthdays. A lot of
Oh, yeah.
birthdays. And
Been birthdays, during the holidays, it's always nice to have these
Yeah.
birthdays.
any shout out for you, Miss Vero?
Big
So
shout
your-
out to my family and friends that are listening. They're all excited that I'm here, and it's a blessing, and I'm really glad to be here with you guys. It's been awesome.
At this time, we're going to call our station ID out right now, www.kuhsdenver.com. We're an internet radio and TV station based here in Denver, Colorado. We're a UHS World Communication Network, and we are definitely sponsored by GWiz Computers. They're the computer company that built this entire setup, which is just off the chain. And so we are streaming worldwide. So right now we're going to take over the audio portion of the radio and talk to Miss Vero and close her out with a song. Man, that is just one nice song by Miss Vero. Hey, 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 Santa.
Hey,
Hey.
Santa. Yes, absolutely.
That was fun.
The
I'm
one
telling
is- So before we leave, Vero, let everyone know who you're playing with now, what you're doing now, where you're gonna be at tonight, next weekend. What's going on?
Well, I'm working with Moses Jones, and the band is Mr. J and the Smooth Expressions. We will be in Colorado Springs tonight at the Back East Bar and Grill, and we will be starting around 8:30, and then closing the night with at 12:30. And next week, oh goodness, he has us all over the place. We're
Yep,
gonna be in
that's
Winter
for
Park
sure.
actually. Next weekend we're gonna be in Winter Park, and after that, who knows? Moses always has us booked and ready to go, man.
Okay, are you with a full band down in Colorado Springs? It's the full band, horn section, the rhythm section, the entire setup.
The band that I'm with, it's ranges from I would say 7 to 10 piece. So, well, I
So
lied,
you
I'm
do
sorry,
have the full
7
horn
to
section,
14.
rhythm
Yes,
section, and singers. And
the whole
stuff like
shebang. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, so Ms. Vero, it's been a pleasure having you here on www.kuhs Radio, Denver, Colorado. And I can't say more. Jesse did a fine job in interviewing with you, and you did a
Absolutely.
fine
Like
job
I
being
said,
here.
we've been waiting for this interview for a
Yeah.
long time. We didn't
So
get
it's been fun.
we didn't get in deep like I wanted to, but
We should have,
we
but
should. We were
but she
gonna.
said, "Don't you dare!" She
Yeah.
kept kicking Jesse. I said, "Wow, he's got a big old bruise on his leg." She pinched him twice. No, not really.
Oh, he's
So if you
lying.
see that, so if you see the video, everybody can see it pre-recorded. Right now you're live, but you can see it pre-recorded later on. For
I think we should do
personal
one
viewing.
more before Tony Exum comes up. What do you
Yeah,
think?
let's go ahead and roll it.
Just a quick one. What do you want to
Yes.
do, Madam?
One thing I did want to add though, on my Facebook, I do requests for the covers that I did mention.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not just Christmas covers, of course, I'm gonna be excited about doing them, but any songs that you want to hear, I do cover them on my Facebook as well. So if you want to add me on Facebook, it's facebook.com/Veronica Gallegos Miss Vero, and I will be more than happy to do that for you.
Absolutely. So check it out.
Okay, we're gonna discontinue our video stream right now and say goodbye to you. So for now, stay on the audio stream, and we got coming up next, Mr. Tony Exum Jr. Stay tuned
All
for
right,
the
we got
Music
one more
Alive
song
show. Mhm.
by Miss Vero. This is one of my